What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to replace the coil pack in your 97 Ford Ranger with the 4.0 V6. This video applies to any 4.0 V6 Ford engine. So to locate your coil pack, you just look right here at the top of the engine, pretty simple. And to remove it, all you're going to need is an 8mm socket, a ratchet, an extension, and I use a wire brush just to clean up the ground that is right here on the 4 bolts that hold the thing down. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your new coil pack looks exactly the same as your old one. And ours check out right now, so now we're going to get to removing it. So one thing you might want to do just for safety is to unplug your battery. I already have my terminal loose, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that just so that there's no chances of anything. And the next thing is to remove the coil pack. Alright, so now we're going to remove those 4 bolts, and obviously just use a socket and a ratchet for that. And so yeah, all you got to do is remove those 4 bolts. If you're having trouble getting these far ones, you may need to actually remove the wire to get it out of the way, which all you do is pinch this clip together, pull this up to release it from being locked on, and then you just pull this wire off, and yeah, so then that's out of the way, and should be good to take that bolt off and take the far one off. You can do the same thing, get that wire out of the way. While you're removing this front bolt, you're going to realize that there's a ground right here, and one thing you're going to want to do is just clean up that surface with sandpaper just to make sure you're getting a good ground. And yeah. All right, now that that's all cleaned up, we're ready to take off this plug, which all it involves is taking this right here, peeling it up so that it's out of the way, and then pulling the plug off, which I'm going to have to do with 2 hands, so I'm going to have to adjust the camera angle real quick. And yeah, so that just comes off pretty easy, and now you're ready to take your wires off. So one thing that I like to do is to take one off at a time and put one on the new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off first, and then I'm going to put that wire on the new one right here, right where it matches up on the other one. Alright, so to attach the wire, all you're going to do is plug it in, and then you're going to grab your clip, and the exact same thing as how you took it off, but putting it on, you're going to pinch these 2 together, and then just click it right on, and yeah, that wire is attached. So now you're just going to repeat the same process for the rest of the wires, and then yeah, we'll get to bolting it down and clicking the new wires in. Alright, now that you got all 6 wires on, you're going to use 4 bolts to put it right back on, and yeah, so make sure you're attaching that ground again to the same spot, and again have it all cleaned up, and yeah, so you're just gonna put the 4 bolts back in, and then once that tightened down, all you gotta do is connect that wire and you're ready to test her out. Alright, so I just tightened down that last bolt, and now all we need to do is clip this wire back in, and then we can go ahead and start the truck. All right, now everything's back together. Next thing to do is just to start up the truck. All right, now all to do is to start it up. All right, that's it for the video, guys. If you liked it or if it helped you out, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.